toe to leather, and we'll get started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dome. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
At the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Wolverines are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
He's loose. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. give is to Williams. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Noles in the hurry up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Wide open spaces. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Noles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
To the air on 1st down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him be direct.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Defense in press coverage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Michigan 14, Florida State 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Steps away to find some room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Haynes. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Release to the back. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they...
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Let's go. Quick.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Michigan.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Robinson. And they're able to get him on the ground.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play. And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Looking down the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Running behind that left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Touchdown, Wolverines! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
28, Florida State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, out of space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Slithers into space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback running on the draw. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Michigan, 28, Florida State, 0.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Catch in the middle. It's White. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Castellanos. It's caught.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, and they give it back up now to their offense.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Power football with the run. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.